What's up, everybody? RevSauce9. So I don't want to seem like a Debbie Downer here, and I don't want to seem like I'm negative, but you got a lot of YouTubers that are just sitting here licking up AEW like a fanboy. It's so ridiculously dumb to me. Look, I got to keep it a buck with you guys. I got to be raw and uncut here, and I got to be real. My name is RevSauce9, and if I wasn't being real, I wouldn't be doing my job. And before people say, oh, I'm a fanboy of AEW, now I'm a fanboy of WWE, I'm neither. I will call out the good, the bad, and ugly with all companies. You know, I always have been. This week and last week, I have shit on AEW for bad booking, bad storyline choices, and holding off titles for a go-home show when it should be on your main card. If you're doing a WrestleMania show, your Continental belt should be on your WrestleMania card. All In is basically like their WrestleMania. All Out is basically like their Payback. They got to do better on presenting things. And All Out should be a month after All In. I just don't understand Tony Khan's mindset. I've told you he's on a whole different planet. And sometimes Tony Khan, I have called him brain dead Tony. Brain dead Tony. Brain dead Khan. He's literally so brain dead the last couple of weeks. Like he's on autopilot mode, on his own island, booking whatever, passing the ganja around. I've told you guys this. And I don't want to seem like a Debbie Downer. This is awesome for AEW, yes. But at the same freaking time, I'm turning around and going, they're having hard times selling arenas. What are they going to be doing the rest of this year to keep people interested in the product leading into that big show on U.S. soil? And this could make or break AEW. Honestly, this could make or break AEW. This could make their year next year, or this could break them. We're going to see how their big stadium show outside of London is going to do. Now, they have done Grand Slam tennis court, Arthur Ashe, and they have filled it up to a somewhat of an extent twice, but we're going to see what they do. We're going to see how a really big stadium in the United States, can they do it? Then if they do, then my question is, they should do more of it. It makes them money. It makes them tons of profit. And AEW is number 3 when it comes to combat sports here in the United States for being the big 3 companies out there next to UFC and PFL and WWE. But my thing is with Tony Khan is you need to start booking your shows properly. You are sleeping at the wheel currently when it comes to your All In 2024 card. This is your WrestleMania. Why is Okada and Claudio not on that? They should be on that stadium show. They should not be at a Cardiff show as a go-home show. I don't understand that. And if you don't have Claudio win that, that's ridiculous. And honestly, there's another pre-show match that's going to be happening with Adam Page and Jeff Jarrett. Supposedly, that's the rumor. So I just find that to be stupid. You know, you don't give us a Continental Championship. You stack the card kind of, and then you leave me going scratching my head. And that gauntlet better make up for it. The Casino Gauntlet better make up for it. We better be seeing Ricochet. We better be seeing Jamie Hayter. We better be seeing some things. And supposedly, the rumor has it that Saraya is going to do an open challenge. So let's see what they do. Let's see who they bring out. But my thing with All In 2024, I'm not really all sold for it. And AEW's kind of gone kind of downhill a little bit. It's been like a plane that's been tail spinning and falling out of altitude. It's not been good. And I don't want to seem like I'm a hater. I don't want to seem like I'm a bad person for saying AEW is not doing the right things. They could get better in the next 2 weeks. They could do a million things. Their go-home shows could be good. But I just don't have really that buzz that I had last year when they did All In. I just don't have that buzz. I just don't. I'm not feeling hyped this year. This year I'm going into it going, okay, it's basically another big stadium show pay-per-view, so let's see what they do. Maybe we get surprises. I'm going into it this year not being hyped like I was last year. I hope my mind changes next week when I do a review of AEW, but I'm excited about them going to Arlington, Texas and doing global life field. I'm excited Tony Khan had previously expressed interest in renting out the stadium for a night for a show, or having a show there. It's now officially happening. I'll have a picture of it for you guys. They've already announced it. I'm excited for it, but I hope people show up, support the product. But again, AEW is having a hard time filling butts and seats. Another thing that comes out of this just tells me AEW is not hurting. AEW is not hurting at all to run shows. They're not hurting. As these tribalists make it out, AEW is hurting. They're dying. They ain't dying. If they're renting out stadiums and doing things like this big, and they pull it off in 2025, all these tribalists and all these people that say AEW is dying and the views are dying all the time need to shut the fuck up at this point. Seriously, just need to shut the fuck up at this point. Because if they run it and they fill it just like a WWE show with no problem, then at the end of the day, there should be no more conversations about them dying because they're profitable and people show up for it. Now, there is some things behind it that he has a relationship because his analytic team and stuff like that, and that's why they're doing it. And he's had some very good traction over in Arlington in Texas with the esports arena stuff. They've had success there, and I've told you guys, like AEW in Texas, they do very well there. Now, there was a rumor for a while going around that he was going to do AT&T Stadium for a while there, and there's also been talks of Tony Khan doing the Intuit Dome here in LA. So there's a lot of moving parts when it comes to AEW, and I've been reading a lot of different articles, a lot of different things. I'll have an article down below for you guys. This is not reportedly. This is a real thing. I really, really hope Tony Khan could fill up a baseball stadium, a big one. I really hope he can. I'm positive about it, but at the same time, I'm kind of weary about it because AEW's track record in the last year and a half has not been good with keeping people in seats, putting butts in seats. And we'll see. We're going to see what they do going forward. We're going to see what AEW does. The last couple of weeks for All In 2024 has not been good. It just has not been good. And it's just, I don't know, man. It's been very weak at best. It's not been really good. This All In show is not the best build up for a show that I've seen in a minute from AEW. I hope they turn it around. I hope they can do some things. Maybe that Okada match leads into All Out. Maybe they do something to make me happy and I go crazy and be hyped. But right now, I'm kind of just mid right now when it comes to the whole All In 2024 and at Wembley Stadium. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel after next week. But right now, I'm kind of weary on things when it comes to AEW. Like, I'm not getting as hyped as I was once before. And great, AEW's doing bigger shows, and I'm happy, but they gotta put butts in the seats. They gotta put people there, and I hope they can fill up a stadium. I hope they can bring in tons of people because I want AEW to succeed. I want them to shut the tribalist up. I want them to do better. But when you do weak builds and you're sleeping at the wheel and you're not keeping consistent, it makes us as in fans weary. And also, too, another thing, too, that I want to say here as well, the whole I'm announcing, I'm not announcing, I'm announcing, I'm not announcing, I'm announcing, I'm not announcing. I don't like when Tony Khan plays the whole I'm going to announce on Dynamite on Twitter and bullshits people just to get the viewerships up. I don't like that. I've said that on the record. I think that's bullshit. That fucks with the fans. That's just, I don't like that. That's like me saying, oh, hey, fans, I'm giving away tickets, and then I'm not giving away tickets. Oh, I'm giving away, I'm not giving away. That would be like my Angels saying they're giving out free ice cream night, and you show up, and you bought tickets for free ice cream night with your kids, and then Artie Moreno turns around and goes, gee willikers, kids, we ain't doing that anymore. We canceled that. You would be left pissed. And a lot of people this week have been not happy with AEW. Maybe this makes it a little bit better. Maybe. I don't know. My audience will tell me in the comment section. But I'm just not. I'm feeling kind of weary about this shit, honestly. Anyway, my name is RevSauce9. I hope you enjoyed this video. AEW, man, like I said, they've been on a rocky roller coaster ride. It's been like that boat that's shifting. Like 1 minute they're doing good things and the next minute they're doing not. And then you got YouTubers saying they're doing great shit. And then you got, it's just, I just don't know anymore when it comes to AEW, man. It's like they're all over the place. And I hope they find a direction, and I hope they find it real quick because they got to. They're doing more major announcements. TV rights deals coming, I believe. Hopefully we get something on that sooner than later. I think they got it already finalized. I honestly believe that. I think they do. And I think we're going to see an announcement of All In 2024 at some point being on the Max app. I don't know. I'm speculating at this point in my video. I'll see you guys in the next one. All In, what do you guys think? Texas, do you think they're going to fill up a stadium? Think what they're going to do? My name is RevSauce9. I think this is a good move for AEW, but this also could backfire on them at the same time. And I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers that say, oh my God, AEW's doing this. Oh my God. And get all excited and then the next bit shit on them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. This week with AEW kind of has left me with a bad taste in my mouth a little bit. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one.